Okay, good morning. It's the 6th of the 6th, 2014. My name is Steve Farragher. This is called, or these are called the Big Shave videos. Started about 3 years ago, and it's all about how to shave properly, how to get the most out of shaving, how to enjoy shaving, and how to get a nice clean, soft face. You've noticed I've got quite a lot of growth on this. I've been leaving it to grow because we're doing a little experiment this morning. And funnily enough, there was something on Facebook last night about it. This is just a coincidence really. And this is how inexpensive can you shave? So I was thinking about this walking the dog a couple of days ago, and I thought, well, what implements, what materials should be used, and how much are they going to cost? So we'll run through what we're going to be using first of all. And the obvious thing is you've got to be using the old humour. This is my old humour. You can see how after a while it gets this very strange sort of pattern on it, which I quite like actually. Makes it look even more funky than it does. And it's got a Supermax stainless in it. Probably the cheapest blades you can get. You get them in packs of 10 for under £2. If you buy them in bulk, they cost ridiculous amounts of money. So a humour you can get for around about £2, £3. The blade, 10 of them for £2. So I'll put the maths up on the screen later, work it all out. Okay, so that's the first part of the equation. Second part of the equation is a fairly inexpensive bore brush. Probably cost, if you buy these in bulk, or if you're in Turkey, you're probably talking about a couple of Turkish lira, about £1.50, £2. And we're obviously not going to do this without stepping into the Arco arena. That's the end of a stick of Arco. Again, you just pinch a little bit off, and you put it at the end of, you put it in your bowl, press it down. A little bit of lemon cologne. Again, this is about a lira a bottle in Turkey. We'll translate all these into English and American and euros, and then finishing off with some Arco Classic. They usually cost about £2 a tube. So we'll add it all up at the end, work it all out. So we'll work it out on a per shave basis, right? And we'll also work it out on a sort of how much the things actually cost. Now, I'm also using a cereal bowl, so it's not, the bowl's nothing special, so we'll add it up first. And the point is that you're not costing a lot. It's very easy when you get the shaving bug, when you get the RAD, the razor acquisition disorder, that you see these things and you think, oh, another £10, another £15, and then inevitably people tend to sort of dip their toes into the badger brush world, the expensive world of badger brushes, and expensive world of certain razors, and you end up sort of something that was supposed to be cheap to begin with becomes prohibitively expensive. So we're going right back to basics, and we're also going to show you how to whip up a decent lather, decent Arco lather. It's come along fine. As you can see now, in a very short space of time, you've got like a nice stiff, thick. Okay, so we start off by wetting the face. I haven't got any towels either, what a fool. And then we apply the shaving foam. Thick as we can. Someone else was sort of doing a four pass shave. So when you on your second pass against or across the growth, you do one in each direction. I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to try that now, but I will at some future date. So there we go. That's the Supermax in the old humour. If you've never used a humour, I've only heard about them. They're a little brilliant razor. Dead cheap. Great travel razor because you can take it away with you. And if you lose it, it's no big deal. If you went away and left you know, left you make a future somewhere, I think you'd probably feel a bit sick about it. So the first one, we'll go in, it's a bit plucky, this blade actually, so if it starts ouching, you know what's the matter. The first pass is with the growth. In fact, it's terribly tuggy, I don't know why. Well, probably because it's the cheap blade. Maybe we should use the Derby. Okay, so that's the first one. It's quite long as well, my facial hair, so you know, it is. I am giving a hard job to carry out. Okay, so this is second pass. Lather up the old face. We're finally getting some summer in Britain now. It's, as I say, it's the 6th of June. We should be getting some, it's the right time of year. It's a nice sunny day. The sun's streaming in through the window. No artificial light at all. And I need to talk about the election as well. I haven't had a shave since the election, have I? Yes, I have. Yeah, I had a shave in Ireland, didn't I? Yeah, so we're still doing quite a lot of analysis on what to do next about the political career, about what I should be doing to raise my profile with the local electorates. And one thing that I am doing, and I didn't realise this is a tactic of the big political parties, is you can register to post by vote by post in Britain. So what they like to do is they like to make sure all their supporters are registered to vote by post, which means that they vote about 2 weeks before everyone else, and then those postal votes are opened and counted before the actual election. So they go into the election, or they went into the election, knowing, you know, how many votes they did or how many votes they didn't have. Whereas if I'd have known a couple of days before that you know, that it didn't have that many, I would have stepped up the canvassing, the doorstep canvassing. But hey ho, you live and learn, don't you? So that's the joys of local politics in Britain. The other thing is, I've been floating the idea on the Facebook group, which is the address of the Facebook group is there, about maybe having some sort of mini convention, mini meeting, maybe a whole day in a venue. Maybe do workshops, and invite maybe some companies down. But we probably need at least 100 people in Britain to commit to that. I just think it'd be a really good idea, because everyone could get to meet each other. Plus, you know, it's I think the feedback I've been getting from people on Facebook is that they are happening in America, and so I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be happening here, really. Okay, we're nearly done now. Just get my neck sorted out. Staying a bit too long on the neck. Right. It's quite difficult. So you realise this, but I'm looking into a very small video camera screen, so it's quite difficult sometimes to see what's happening. If there's any like big fuzzy bits left on my face or not. So we're nearly there. I've got rid of most of that growth, 4 days growth. I'm just trimming around the beard. Weird beard colour as well. It wasn't. I started using this beard colour. Expected it to be the old pink, and it's come out as a sort of orangey red. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure where this new beard colours come from, to tell you the truth. Right, so let's clear everything up. Let's take the old glasses off, and let's wash all the stuff off. Just excuse me a second while I go and get a towel. See, if I was a professional video maker, there'd be some sort of musical interlude there, wouldn't there, or something like that to keep you all occupied. So, let's clean cold water. That's the first stage. Second stage is some lemon cologne. This is going to sting quite a lot because this is quite a raw mixture. If you ever go to Turkey, they squirt this on you all the time to keep you cool. That wasn't too bad actually. And it's very pungent because it's 70% alcohol and it sort of smells like lemon vodka. Balls. Going well today, is it? Okay, so anyway, so that's that. So we've got a nice clean shave. We're going to finish off with a bit of moisturising cream, which is the beloved Arco. Put it on, put it on. I always feel like I'm doing some sort of Catholic thing when I do that with the Arco cream. I feel like, again, I always say this, I feel like $1 million or €1 million, but it does, especially on a nice sunny day like this, does set you up for the work ahead, the whole day's work. And there you go. So that's how to shave on a budget. If you want to get started and you don't want to spend loads of money and you want to perfect your techniques, then this is what you need to do. You need to go and buy some inexpensive stuff. Get used to the technique, the 3-pass technique, and we find the final figure is to shave this way per shave is this amount. Okay. All the materials that we've got, the blades, the razor, etc., it would cost you this amount roughly this amount in a year. Okay, so if you work out how much you'd be paying for, you know, an expensive electric razor or, you know, 3 cartridge, 4, 5, 6 cartridge blade razor, which you now have, then you can see it's going to be a lot cheaper and it's a lot more pleasurable. And you can make videos and you can talk to people and then you can hold conventions and things like that. Okay, so that's me, Steve Fadiger, all finished, all presents and correct. See you all in a couple of days' time. We're back onto the video thing. Heart's fantastic. Bladey bladey blah. See you all soon. Ta-ra from Liverpool.